Hello guys, I am back with another Minecraft video. It's Monday and I'm gonna see if I can make a Minecraft video every Monday now, so let's hop into this. So we're going back to our favorite world, the Hillside Manor. As you can see, the classic spawn point, right on the path to the manor. One sec, I'm just gonna change a couple settings here. Oh, big time. Alright, so as I said in my water slide video, I am going to show you my Egypt area. So let's go. Back down to the basement where the magic happens. So if we go into the Metro Transit Hub, you can see water slide section, island old section. So the water slide is this line, and then to the old island is this line here. So old island will be next Monday's video, and to the Egypt section will be this week's video as promised. So looks like some people have been messing up my track, so that's fine. I will just hop back on my cart and we're off to the races. So we have to go underground to Egypt because, you know, we have to go under the Atlantic Ocean, and it's quite the journey. We're getting pretty twisty there. Oh, looks like we made the journey. So we've successfully made it over to Africa, where Egypt is located. If you didn't know your geography, hopefully you did. But so this is just the walkway into my Egypt area that I built. So I will show that to you now. So, as you can see, there is the Great Pyramid of Giza. We will be going in there shortly, but there's a couple other things I wanted to show you first. So, if we look to our right here, we have a nice little kind of rock dugout Parthenon, if you want to call it. And to the left there we have the slave village. So obviously the slaves built all of this for me. I didn't. I was the project manager on the job, but the slaves built it all because that's how ancient Egypt was built. So that's how Minecraft Egypt's going to be built. So if we go into here, the main usage for this kind of Parthenian dugout, not sure if that's a word, is my portal to the end. Now, if you don't know what the end is, it's this: you're in an egg and you have to kind of climb out and fight the Ender Dragon, and that's kind of hard. So it's kind of hard and kind of time consuming. So I'm not really gonna do that for you on camera today, but maybe in another video. But having some render problems over there, so let's head out of the Parthenon here and head down into the slave village where the Great Pyramid of Giza is built with the notification beacon. And basically that beacon is there to show that King Tut is still in there buried. And so if that beacon goes off, that means that he has been removed and looted from the grave robbers. So as you can see here, this here would be an average slave house. All it really has room for is a bed, if that even fits. I'm quite sure a bed will fit in there though. So if we just grab a bed, I'm gonna just see if it fits. I might have not even given them room for a bed, but I did. But not the best living quarters, but you know, you gotta cut some quarters while you're building slave housing, because we don't have a whole lot of real estate here. But this would be probably like the foreman slave, the person who works under me. Two of them would live here. This would be a premium slave house for the foreman slave. So I think these two here, this would be Richard, and this would be Zach. So they would live here, an example. But you know, Zach here hasn't been doing the best job lately, and he's got some pretty bad trading deals. So he wants some rotten flesh for 1 emerald. So he's not gonna be here anymore. So it's just gonna be Richard here, and I'll have to promote someone else who's been doing a good job on the slave in the slave trade. So over here we have some more premium slave housing that houses 2 slaves. And who is this here? This is this is Frederick. So maybe I'll ask one of Frederick's top slave traders if he would like a promotion, which he probably will, because the group slave housing over there at that big mountain, Mount Slave, is it's all right, but nothing compared to these premium slave houses. So we will go down into the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the location of King Tut's burial ground is I can't release that to you guys. It's a secret trap Easter egg that you'll have to find if I ever release this map. But as of now, I don't plan on releasing the map, at least until I've done all the walkthrough tutorials of everything that's been built here. So that's kind of the powerhouse for the homing beacon. Just a burning wood fire, and so that powers the beacon. And so if King Tut is ever looted or removed from the site, that beacon will turn off and will notify all the slaves and myself if to try and find him. So right here, this is the portal that goes to the Nether. I won't be going there again just because it takes time, maybe in another video, but this will be our main transportation into the Nether, where we get nether rock and everything. So this has been the Great Pyramid of Giza. So let's keep moving on throughout our Egyptian colony here. So most of the housing here and most of the what called village area is for slaves, just because, you know, we can't leave them hanging. We have to give them a place to live, or they won't they might hang themselves or drown themselves in the irrigation system we have here. So that brings us to, again, my irrigation system that I have coordinated to be built. Obviously the slaves built that again, and it's worked well for us. We've been able to grow lots of sugar cane. Great for flooding the crops, to renew our soil. So it's honestly a great little system we have here. So if we go over here, we will be going down underground. So bear with me here. It goes pretty deep. But basically this just takes us to out of the Egypt zone and back kind of to the swamp marshland that is the sea that I've created. But it's quite nice. It's a little valley, some nice waterfalls. We have had a couple of slaves venture out and create some more crops out here with a more natural irrigation system that I wasn't really a part of. They did that on their own, but hey, I can't complain. They're bettering their quality of life, and I don't have to be a part of it, so that's good. Like, I want slaves to be treated well, but not too well, because then they'll... So yeah, this is once again a great irrigation system. So if we go into Mount Slave, which is right here, this isn't finished yet, but it will be one of the main slave housing complexes. It'll be able to hold a lot of slaves, and this will be boarded off, but this is just going to be a viewing area so that the slaves can look at all the other floors. Because the lower the floors, the lower rank slave you are. So the hard-working slaves that would work usually 23 hours a day would be on the bottom floor, which is all the way at the bottom. And then as you become a better slave, you can rise up in the ranks and the floors, and finally there's going to be more floors, but right now this is the top one, so this is where all the soon-to-be foreman slaves would stay, so that's good for them. I'm going to be furnishing this slightly, but I'm going to keep it pretty open just because we need to house a lot of slaves, and these are just the floors that go down to the lower ranking slave levels. So heading out of here, I think next we will head over to the the Grand Hall. So the Grand Hall is on the lower level here, and you'll see why we call it the Grand Hall. This is where all the slaves come to meet when I need to hype them up about a new project. So through these doors here is the Grand Hall, and there's lots of pillars and lots of natural lighting. As you can see, it's pretty extravagant if you would ask me. You can see the hieroglyphs here, meaning just what our values are when constructing new architecture. So here are two scribes over here. This would be Scribe Bill, and then this over here is Scribe. Here, what's his name? Let me ask him. This would be Scribe Farmer. So they do their job well. They keep this place nice and tidy for the meeting of the slaves. This place gets pretty packed, and we are thinking about either probably removing these front two pillars and adding a stage or a balcony up here where I can go and talk and instill fear and motivation into the eyes of the new and upcoming slaves. So if we head down yonder, we will come to the end of the Egyptian area, but we still have a couple more places to view. So this is just a nice little tree preservation area, a little oasis in the Egypt area that runs through our irrigation channels, which is good aesthetics, but it's just a nice place for people to hang out and relax. So up here is our other slave village, because we have a lot of slaves. So a lot of them do live up here. Again, this is more the premium housing because they have nice little fireplaces. And again, the little homes that house two of the foreman slaves that really only have room for a bed, but at least they do have a bed. Whereas the other slaves, they just sleep on the ground. And then in here is a temple, and in this temple is this symbol, and this is our symbol for greed. So basically, if you hit this block, I'm gonna upgrade it so that if you step here, you wanted to see what was up, you fall through. Sorry, I just gotta get my pick. You fall through to your death, and I'm gonna have a death trap down here, and there's gonna be gold in here because they're gonna try to get the gold and leave. Like, there's emeralds in here, but that's not good. Like, we need to teach them to not be greedy, and yeah. So what else is there that I could show? So over here is a sneak preview, or not a sneak preview. It's just like a preview of the water slide. So the water slide comes up through here, and if you turned around, you could see the Egyptian area, and then you could go up further and continue the water slide past that point. So I don't think there really is anything else to show you. I've showed you the slave barracks, which will be coming when I have a chance. But I don't really plan on doing a whole lot more construction over at this area because, like, you have all the main things built. You got the Parthenon, you got the Great Pyramid, King Tut's got his grave, nice and arranged, and he's not complaining. We're not complaining. Everyone's just having a great time. So I hope that that you enjoyed this video, and please stay subscribed, as there's going to be more videos coming with the other areas and more construction. So yeah, I'd like to thank you again just for watching, and have a great night.